Hello, party people, and welcome to the 50th episode of the My Virgo Friend podcast. I am your host, CheChe. I'm so grateful that you came back for another episode. Let's go ahead and jump into our deep breaths to recalibrate our energy and get some breath moving through the body. I want you to inhale through the nose and exhale fully through your mouth. Take in more air than last time and really deplete those lungs before you take another deep breath in, okay? So let's go for 4 deep breaths. Inhale. And take a sip of your beverage. I'm going to stop my sound. Take a sip of your beverage. I'm soaking the straw in my tumbler for the black tumbler that I usually drink from. I'm soaking that right now. So I just got my regular bottled water. I need to make a run to Sam's or somewhere before the day ends because it is Sunday and meal prep Sunday is it's a thing. I always say, oh, I could do it during the week or I could do it Monday. No, just get it done Sunday and then you just really helps to set the tone. So at some point after recording this podcast, I need to make a run to restock up on some things, okay? Because I have salmon, I have green beans, I have jasmine rice. I have a gallon of water, but I like to go ahead and just have them all together, so I'm not making a daily stop somewhere to get a gallon of spring water. But I'm pretty sure there's some things I need to get so that I can actually meal prep. It's like I have the items for my meals, but I need to go ahead and meal prep so I can make sure it's done. But before we get into the chat of the day, if you're looking at me on not Instagram, on YouTube, okay, you will see that my hair looks different. I relaxed my hair this weekend, y'all. We'll get to that in just a little bit. But let's introduce everyone, okay? It's still Leo season, you guys, okay? The last stretch of Leo season, the last week of Leo season, okay? So another shout out to the fiery energies of Leo as well as Aries and Sagittarius. Cheers. Cheers to the air signs, the Libras, Aquariuses, and Geminis. Cheers. Cheers to the water babies, the Pisces, the Scorpios, and the Cancers. Cheers. And last but not least, the earth signs. All right, Virgos, Tauruses, and Capricorns. Cheers. So yeah, we will be entering Virgo season next week. All right. The best time of the year, frankly, because everyone just kind of levels up. Virgo is always about being better. So everyone just kind of progresses and elevates in some kind of way in their life. But as I was saying, I relaxed my hair 2 days ago. I hadn't relaxed my hair in years. As you know, even with the podcast artwork, I have kinky curly hair. I've rocked an afro, curly fro, curly hairstyles for years. I've sacrificed with the plaits in order to get the curls, and I've had my frequent wash days and buying tons of product, tons of deep conditioner, tons of moisturizer, tons of curl custard and styling gel to set the curl, and just I've gone through different product lines to get the leave-in for this line and the curl custard from this other line and the gel from this other line, and it's just been so stressful for me. Like, I understand everyone has to find the hair regimen that works for them, but damn, when it comes to being curly, like when it comes to being so-called natural, it's a lot of product that's having to be used to achieve the natural look, right? It's not like I'm just waking up and put some water on my hair, or maybe even water and grease, and then the curls are there, they're popping, they're staying, and that's just it. No, I have to deep condition my hair frequently. Maybe I shouldn't say that because we should be doing that anyway if you have kinky, curly, thick hair. Um, but in regards to like putting on gel on my hair, putting on, curl custard and the curl activator, like all these extra steps, in order to achieve the naturally curly look. Is it natural if I got to do all that? If I have to do all that manipulation and all these, you know what I'm saying? So just my personal experience, not to say that I won't ever go natural again, not to say that I'm gonna keep getting relaxers. I literally couldn't get through my roots. Okay. I didn't know what to do in order to detangle my hair, because you're supposed to start from the bottom, start from the end and work your way up gently. But when my hair is breaking off and it's dry and it's brittle, and then I put water on my scalp and all it does is poof up. So then I have to, finger comb it and try to get some moisturizer and some leave-in conditioner so it can be manageable enough to comb through. And then I still have to like twist it and, put all this product on it to get the curl. Like it was just a lot. And some days I wouldn't even want to like go anywhere. I wouldn't even want to be around people because it's like I can't even figure out my hair. I don't even want to be around people. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to take a selfie. I don't want to take pictures. I just don't feel pretty. Okay. I've said that before, how some days I just don't feel pretty, and having to maintain my hair, okay, with my knowledge of hair, with the products that I was using, it was a very difficult time for me and it was very frustrating. And if you're watching me on YouTube, pardon if I continue to like restyle my hair, but I'm just so happy that I went through with it. And if I want to play in my hair, I'm gonna play in my hair, okay? Because I just miss feeling like my scalp. I miss running my fingers through my hair. I miss feeling the wind in my hair. Like a lot of for me, like a lot of my energy and emotion can come from my hair. Like just like how I've been saying for weeks that I've been stressed out, it took my roots being so thick and so stressed and so tense. It seemed like I felt like the energy from my body like translated to my hair because it was so thick and so resistant to, the product, to soften it and to make it manageable. Like I just felt like I was doing more harm than good by trying to remain natural rather than just getting a relaxer to just kind of reset my hair, see where the length is for me, to see, how healthy is my hair. Like the shine and the luster is here. I used ORS for my relaxer. That's what I was using before I went natural, so I just went back to what I know. Okay, so if you're like, okay, I want to go back natural but I don't know what to use, okay, if you had a relaxer that did well for you before you stopped using relaxers, review the product reviews, do your research, do what you know what to do, but don't keep making decisions all because you're afraid of how it's going to turn out. You got to take a risk. Like I'm taking a risk of like, of having to do like another big chop for my curls to come back in. I'm kind of hoping that, I just do this one relaxer and then maybe my hair will have like stretched out wavy hair, stretched out wavy curls, because I'm even down to still do the whole big hair poof thing, but it's just for like the curly hairstyles, it was just becoming too much for me. Like I was becoming angry at my hair. I don't want to be angry at my hair. I want to love my hair. I want to feel good about my hair. I want to feel good about what I see in the mirror, So if you're looking at yourself every day and you're not just feeling good about yourself and it's something you could do about it and it's an improvement and it's going to add value to your life, it's not going to hurt you, there's not going to be this high risk of hurting you, why not? And it's your body, it's your time, it's your energy. Like I just felt like the trade-off in time that it took to do my hair compared to the hairstyle I would have. Like I don't want to walk around with twists and plaits in my hair. I feel like I look 12 years old. Some days I feel like I look like a little boy. I just didn't feel pretty. But like when I have my hair down and straight, that's just what makes me feel good. Okay, it's the Leo energy. Do you hear the Leo energy in the way I'm talking, okay, about the appearance and about hair and stuff? That's big Leo energy. But for real though, like we need to make sure that we love what we see in the mirror, okay? And if there's little tweaks, little things here and there you could do to improve yourself, why not? Because over the past couple years, I have gotten silk presses. Okay, I've spent the $90, $100 for a silk press, all that time, waiting to get booked. You get the hair appointment. It seems like it takes forever or longer than you want to be there, right? um and it's like you do all that work, you spend all that money, and then for me, I'm a heavy sweater. Okay, I also go to dance class, I'm also a personal trainer, I'm also just very active. Okay, and I live in freaking Florida, it's freaking hot down here. Okay, in the summertime, so it doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter what time of year it is, I'm a heavy sweater. Okay, so for me, a silk press just isn't the best option. And I've gotten silk presses over the years where it's sweated out that same day, where that night my hair is just as poofy again. Okay, it doesn't last long, and I'm right back where I started. It's like, damn, like it didn't even last a week and I spent all that time and money. Why? At the end of the day, with the silk press, my hair is still being flat ironed. Okay, I'm still sitting under a dryer. They're still wrapping my hair. Why not just get a relaxer? It's far more affordable. Okay, far more affordable. $10 box, you good. Okay, and also, if you have thick hair, consider if you need 2 boxes. Shout out to Chantel, my client. I was telling her about my plans to relax my hair, and she reminded me that I will probably need 2 boxes because, for one, your girl got a big ass head, but for two, I got thick hair. Just got thick ass hair. So I'm so glad she told me about that, because on Thursday I was intending to relax my hair, and I went to, like, well, first of all, that Wednesday or the day before, I was on Amazon. I was like, okay, let me order my perm series so it could just be shipped to the house and not have to worry about going to get it. But then I was like, the relaxers usually in Walgreens or Walmart. Let me just swing by there and get it. Okay. I went to the beauty supply store that has everything. Okay. Went to the beauty supply store. This is at like 8 o'clock at night. So everything's about to close at like 10 anyway. So I go to the beauty supply store that has everything. They have relaxers, not even a lot for when I went there. They mainly just got braiding hair and stuff. And they had relaxers, but not like every single brand like I expected them to have. And they did not have the ORS full relaxer. They had the root touch up kit, but they didn't have a full relaxer. I need full relaxer. I need root touch up kit, okay? Because I need my hair to be straight from the root to the tip, not just straight roots and curly shaft, curly end. No, I need it full all the way. So I need full perm product. So I didn't get that. Went to Walmart, okay? Went to a super Walmart again, like 8 o'clock at night. I go through the aisle. They have like everything I need for my relaxer. They have the leave-in conditioner, they have the moisturizer, for the ORS brand. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So I have a buggy full of stuff. I get my Vaseline, I get my gloves, I have all my things. So then I go to the checkout lines ready to check out. And I'm passing through people in the first few columns of checkout lines, right? Because the line is leading from, because you know how they do the double registers, right? Back to back. So the checkout line is from the first register past the second register that's not open, that's not available, all the way through the little snack, through the middle of the aisle, back to where the clothes and stuff are. And it's like 4 or 5 rows on each end of the Walmart. Okay. So when I finally make my way I go through like the first few, like, excuse me, because I'm trying to make my way to like the self checkout and stuff. But then I see for the lanes that have the actual cashiers, you're making people stand from where the first cashier is and it backs all the way up to the clothes, when you got all these other registers in the center of Walmart, but you're just not using them, and you're making people wait when it's only like 10 lanes open, when you got like 30 checkout lanes available, not including the self-checkout, the speedy checkouts. Okay. Hell no. So like I just stood there for a second and I looked to my right. I saw all these people standing, and I'm thinking, like, how long have you been waiting? Okay. And I'm looking at everybody. Some people have a few things, but it's a lot of people with big ass carts. Okay. So I look to my right and I see all these people that's lined up from the first checkout lane going all the way back through the middle of the aisle where people got to go back and forth, back it up all the way to the close. And then I look to my left and I see that same pattern of 4 or 5 checkout lanes from the first cash register backed up to the second one that's not open and available, passing through the center of the store, backed up to the other side of the clothes. Because like maybe it's the men's clothes over here, and then maybe it's like the women and children over here. So I look, and then I see the self checkout, and that's backed up with its 8 mini registers. Okay, that line is rat tailed out of the lane. Okay, and I'm like, fuck this. Like the way Walmart is treating their employees right now. Okay, overworking these poor cashiers to take care of all these people, and then you have some employees just wandering around, not doing anything, not being helpful. Okay, can you have them with a scanner gun and some money on them like they used to work at Sonic? Okay, scan this real quick and give me some change so I can go. Like, no, like I had a few items, I had no more than 10 items, but I was not finna wait damn near 20 minutes in Walmart. At this point, y'all just some greedy MFers, okay? Hire more people. You have the money to hire more people. Get your customers in and out. So just based on seeing how long I was going to have to wait, I determined that my time was more valuable than getting those items at that time. F that, okay? So then I went back to the beauty supply aisle, put the items back, and then left the buggy right there. I didn't even put the buggy back. I did clear out the buggy, but I didn't put it back. Somebody else could have did it. I was pissed. So then I go to a Walgreens. By the time it's like 9 o'clock, it closes at 9:30, right? It's like 9:15. So then I get to the Walgreens and I'm like, okay. And it's the Walgreens that's close to my house. I'm like, damn it, why didn't I just check here first? But no, you want to go to the beauty supply store because you count on them to have the beauty supplies and they didn't have it. So then I go to the final Walgreens that's close to my house because I'm like, F this. I was so pissed off at Walmart. I just started making my way home. And I was like, I should have ordered it online when I had a chance. And I was like, let me check this last Walgreens as the final attempt, okay? Because this is my third store. It's late at night, and at this point I'm thinking in my head I'm gonna have to relax my hair once I get home after all this is done. So I get to the Walgreens and I see the relaxer kit, and it's thick because you have the regular, like the normal or the heavy or super. I need super, okay? And it's just one. And then Chantel, my client, her voice plays back in my head. She's like, make sure you get two because you don't want to be halfway relaxing your hair and then you need more relaxer, but you don't have it. And then you have to rinse it out because then you have to wait, 6 to 8 weeks, regardless if it took or not, because you don't want to over process your hair. So I was so happy that I told her what I was going to do so she could give me that message of make sure I got two, because I would have just bought that one and been out like, oh, thank God I found one. And then left, because Walgreens doesn't have the lines like Walmart does. That's why I went there. I wanted to go to a pharmacy where where I don't want to have to hit these long ass checkout lines again. When I walked in Walmart, I didn't even think to look to see how congested the lanes were at that time. But I want to say they weren't even congested like that at that time. It seemed like it just like an influx of people came, but I digress. Moral of the story is I could have just ordered all this shit online instead of running around and doing all that driving and stuff. So now I know. Okay. So now I got like 4 to 6 weeks to get it right, have my things ready to go. So when it's time to relax, it's time to relax. Okay. And I'm not walking around with my hair looking all crazy and whatnot. So cheers to the ladies that still relax their hair. Cheers to the naturals that went back to relaxed hair like me. Cheers to the ladies that are naturals and will be naturals to the day they die. Cheers to the ladies that get the laces and the bundles and the wigs and rock it like no other and it looks natural. Whatever path you choose, beloved, do it for you. Love it. Go full force with it. If you want to shave your head, shave it. Be full force committed to it. If you want to dye your hair, dye it. Be full force committed to it. If you want to layer it, start wearing wigs, start wearing bundles, whatever path you choose. Be beautiful, be bold, and do you. Okay, so cheers. That's that Leo energy, okay? I'm going to do what I want. When it comes to my beauty, when it comes to my appearance, I'm going to do what I want. Okay. So if you've been feeling that itch to switch it up, you go right ahead, huh? You go right ahead. Leos are really good for switching up their look. Okay. So, besides me being frustrated with managing my thick hair. Besides being frustrated and just feeling so unpretty when having to manage my hair and just trying to like figure it out or whatever, it's a result because I was surprised on Wednesday of this week by my sexy sweat lady. Shout out to my sexy sweat crew. Excuse me, you know who you are. Okay. But shout out to my sexy sweat ladies for surprising me with my divorce party, y'all. Remember a couple episodes back, I announced that, for one, that I was married, and then for two, my divorce was final. And I hadn't had like an official divorce party or celebration or anything. Like I've gone out for a drink with drinks with my friend Stacy, but in regards to like having like a celebration, like being celebrated for being divorced, I didn't have that. So they surprised me with that, like it was like a regular class, but we were dedicating it to our good sis Rashidra, okay, because she is relocating to Miami for school. So shout out to Rashidra, my Gemini queen. I love you, hun. But we were planning to make that class dedicated to her, and halfway through, well, towards the end, halfway through the performances, they told me to take a seat, honey, and they had some things for me that a surprise. And y'all, they surprised me with this right here, this bouquet of flowers. Okay, they know I love flowers. They surprised me with this bouquet of flowers. They surprised me with candy, chocolate covered strawberries, penis cake. It was delicious. Okay, they made this beautiful video, this beautiful montage of all the ladies telling me thank you and telling me how I influenced their life as a coach, as a dance instructor, as a choreographer, as a life coach, as an intuitive coach. They just gave me all this love and confirmation. They gave me my flowers, okay? I had three ladies that blessed me with lap dances, okay? One of them licked me, okay? I had one stripped down in front of me. I had one serenading me to the back, okay? So the ladies like really, really went out. Everyone has something beautiful to say and to share. And I was just so overwhelmed with love and gratitude in that moment. Oh, also they blessed me with a gift card, a high value gift card for me to pamper myself and have a spa day. Okay, so I definitely intend to get a 90-minute deep tissue massage with that gift card. Thank you so much, ladies. I was so shocked at the value. But thank you so much. Y'all have no idea. I wish I could put into the words how it's made me feel, how loved and how blessed I have felt since that night. So just thank you, ladies, for thinking of me, acknowledging me. I'm so grateful. And during the time, I cried, I laughed, I was yelling, "Oh my God," the whole time. I was uh, I just felt so good. Felt so good. I love you, ladies. Shout out to you. Okay, let's see if I can remember everyone else there. Shout out to my ladies, Rashidra, B, okay, Raja, Jazz, Gina, Tiara, Anna, Harley, Stephanie, okay, Shauna, Spice, all of my ladies, any and all sexy sweat ladies, Nita, Queen Nita in the house, Ruanna, thank you so much for the beautiful video. I loved it. All of my ladies, I don't think I forgot anyone. I hope I didn't forget anyone. But yes, any and all ladies that have been to the sexy sweat classes, that have been a part of it, just thank you so much. If you've reached out to me, just let me know how the class has helped you, how I have helped you as a life coach. If you've ever attended sexy sweat classes, I love you. Thank you so much. Okay, so cheers to those ladies for blessing me, okay, with such a wonderful time. I felt so good, ladies. Cheers. Oh, Amina, shout out to Amina of Yumi Yoni as well. Thank you for your for being a part of my life. All of you ladies, I'm just so grateful to have all of you connections. All of you are important to me in different ways and special ways. So just thank you so much. I love y'all. And I just like, just for women, coming together to say, I want to feel beautiful too. I'm, going through a hardship as well. I want to be vulnerable as well. I want to be better. I want to be different. A sisterhood has come from this. This beautiful sisterhood has been developed because women have allowed themselves to be vulnerable. They have allowed themselves to want to feel better, to want to feel more. There's a beautiful awareness that comes with that. And beautiful things happen when women come together, when women can put aside their not their feelings, because it's all in embracing our feelings where we connect. But there is no sense of ego or competition or pride. Like literally all the women that I have attracted in this space radiate and resonate on the energy of yes, radiate on the energy of you go girl, do that shit again. Okay, like yes, like I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm so grateful for just all the women, the powerful women I've attracted in my circle. And I don't even want to start naming because I'm scared I may forget somebody. I keep trying to run through that night in my head, making sure I didn't miss anybody. But um, it's just so important for women to find a tribe of women that they could just be around, okay? That they could just be themselves, that they can relax. Jada, cheers to you, my love. Thank you for being a part of it. Um, it's so important for women to find a tribe, to find a collective of other women or other feminine energies where they could just be, where they could just be themselves and just allow their light to shine and be hyped up, because we all need it. Like, yes, we're responsible for motivating ourselves. Yes, we have to know what our why is. I get it. Yeah. But it's okay to be supported. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to receive that help. Okay. Um, it's important. It matters. Okay. And so just know that every woman is dealing with some type of insecurity, like with my hair. Even though I literally get compliments on my hair all the time, even on days where I feel like my hair isn't pretty, and I think that was kind of the universe screaming at me of like, you see, you keep getting compliments on your hair, even when it's to the liking where you don't like it. So I see both sides of the coin, because like a part of me is like, okay, it doesn't matter how your hair look, whether you think it's pretty or not, the world loves it. Or, it doesn't matter what they say about your hair. How do you really feel about your hair? Like, yes, they love it, but do you love it? No, not right now, not in the state that it's in. Okay, we'll do something about it. If you want to relax it, relax it. Why did I keep getting those silk presses? Why did I keep blowing my hair out? Maybe I've always wanted to go back to the relaxer, but no, gotta be natural, gotta be natural. Natural beauty is better. Natural beauty is this and that, and I talked about this a couple episodes back, about not taking so seriously the whole being natural and oh, I don't wear weave, oh, I don't wear wigs. Okay, and like it's a different time, and like at the same time, it's just more the same, because wigs and makeup and adornments, they have been out for decades, like even back to like the Egyptian times, back to the Victorian times, they were wearing powdered wigs. In Egyptian times, they were wearing wigs and makeup. So like the adornment, the art of adornment has always been there. Okay, so don't shame people for not wearing their natural kinky hair or wearing weaves and wigs, and don't do that. Like, just let people live and let people feel beautiful, So cheers. I've had this tea waiting here the whole time, cooling off. I was getting tired of going back from the braids to the fro, braids to the fro. Like, I wanted something different, And this is also inner child healing for me, because I used to wear my hair like this in high school and in college. So this, like, even though it had been years since I put a relaxer in my head, when I started doing it, I heard my mom's voice and it just came back to me. It was like riding a bike. It was like, like, because I could slap a relaxer in my head or anybody's head, but like, I know how to relax my hair and I did a very good job. I'm very proud of myself. And, it was just like riding a bike. And it's like, maybe I wanted to relax my hair. And it's so funny because my mom was just here. And it's like, damn, had I known that I really wanted to relax my hair, I would have had you do it. But no, I had to do that for myself. Oh, here we go. There's the message. So it was just kind of like that inner child healing. Like, yes, you want your mom, but you could handle it yourself too. So cheers to that message. And I made myself proud because of course I was concerned, with not having a relaxer for so long and my hair being so thick and matted and kinky and hard to manage and stuff, like will it take, is it too kinky to relax? But it did, I surprised myself and it just gave me an opportunity to be proud of me. So if you can relate to this message, if you've been debating on switching up your hair, if you've been natural, but now you want to go back to relaxer, but you're concerned, or maybe you are, relaxing your hair and now you're ready to do the big chop and go natural, do what's best for you. Do what you want to do. Okay, yes, other people are gonna have opinions about your hair, and yes, we like the compliments that we get from our hair, but what it comes down to, what do you think about your hair? Excuse me. Do you like your excuse me, damn. Do you like your hair? Are you fighting yourself in the mirror every day? Are you crying when you look at yourself because it's just so frustrating to deal with your hair? Like there are times where I will be on the verge of tears because it's like I don't know what to fucking do because I just keep combing my hair out. I keep breaking it off. I keep seeing little short pieces in the sink instead of the long strands. So that lets me know breakage is happening. I don't want to hurt my hair, but damn it, I can't walk out with my hair looking like this. Like black women just really, really go through it when it comes to our hair. And I can't speak on other cultures because I don't have that type of hair, but there is so much history that goes with maintaining black women's hair. There's just so much that society has to say about it. But do what you want to do, okay? Do you love your hair? Do you like your hair? You're the one that has to style it every day, okay? If you want to shave your head, like I had one of my friends, shout out to Nita, of One Vibe, Shop One Vibe Clothing. Shoot, if you want to go bald, if you want to cut your hair, if you want to just big chop it out of nowhere, do it. Okay, that's you. That's your hair. That's your body. That's your temple. That's your energy, right? Like I literally felt like my tense energy from the body just translated to my hair. And I literally couldn't, I couldn't. I just had to like shake out the curls and just let it would be like poof, like poofy new growth and then curls. Curls just hiding the poofy new growth. Just so frustrating. And yeah, just literally do what you want to do. You're the one that has to look at yourself in the mirror every day. You're the one that has to style your hair. All right. You're the one that has to maintain it. You're the one that has to buy the product to maintain it. Okay. You're the one that has to book the appointments to maintain it. You have to put all this energy into it. Make sure it's the energy you want to put into it. Okay. You can take it as your hair is an extension of you, or you can take it in the sense of I am not my hair, whatever speaks to you. Okay, for some people you may be in a place where you need to take a little more pride in your appearance. Maybe you need to take a little more pride in your hair. You just been allowing yourself to look however. Maybe you're going through a heartbreak, you're going through a transition, and now you subconsciously want to punish yourself and not keep yourself up, or you subconsciously want people to feel sorry for you, and so you kind of want to wear your pain and show like, damn, she ain't keeping herself up, she ain't dressing up like she used to, she ain't doing her makeup like you used to. Like, check yourself. Are you doing that? Because remember, we're still in Leo season, right? Ego Leo season. So is your ego so bruised that you're letting pride get in the way, um or excuse me, maybe you're not taking the best care of yourself, and because of pride, you're not gonna stop doing the harmful things to yourself because of pride, and it makes you look good. But do you feel good? Like, don't beat yourself up, don't punish yourself, don't poison yourself in the name of trying to teach yourself a lesson. Don't harm yourself. Love yourself, love yourself enough to be better, to improve yourself. It's okay to switch it up. Change is constant, change is necessary, change is a part of growth. Something has to change for it to growth, whether it's the size, the appearance, the color, the shape, something, the soil, the space it takes up. Something has to change, something has to give in order for the growth to happen. Okay, be okay with that. Embrace the change. Like when I was relaxing my hair the whole time, I'm saying affirmations. Wow, my hair is so easy to manage. Wow, my hair grew so long. Wow, my hair is so thick. My hair is healthier than it's ever been. I'm speaking all that love over my hair. Okay. And also, another reason, another motivator behind me relaxing my hair. Remember a couple episodes back I talked about how I had that episode with the white guy at the party that touched my hair, and he admitted that he had second thoughts about touching my hair because he figured I probably wouldn't like it, but then chose to do it anyway. And then I told him how I didn't like it and it was disrespectful. That whole thing, remember that? Well, all the time I have people touching my hair without asking, without permission, without regard for how I may feel about it, and also without experience of me touching their hair, because I just don't touch people's hair unless I ask, and I very rarely do because I don't like people touching my hair. So having that incident happen the other day, right? I was very proud of myself that I stood up for myself and I told him, no, I'm not going to explain why it's disrespectful for you to touch my hair when I don't want you to. No, because it's not my job to educate you. First of all, it's basic respect. If a priest walk in here, if a celebrity walk in here, if someone you don't know walks in here, you don't know me, okay, you just met me, all right. If someone you don't know walked in, doesn't matter necessarily their level of money or wealth or status or anything like that, you don't know them. You don't know them. Okay. You're not just going to go and touch their hair because you felt like it. But no, you must have felt like you had something up over me. Maybe the fact that these are your friends and not my friends. I'm in a new space. You're in a familiar space. So you felt like you could like challenge me or whatever. No, you can't. No, don't touch my hair. All right. So I often have instances like that where, someone would come up behind me. Well, oh my God, you're so pretty, and just touch my hair. And yes, you gave me a compliment, but you also still crossed the boundary of mine. And so I'm now learning how I can um, just literally like tell people like, thanks for the compliment, but I don't like when people touch my hair. Like receive the compliment, but still enforce your boundary. Like just because someone compliments you or says something nice doesn't mean they still get to cross that boundary. Just because someone says something nice doesn't mean they still get to disrespect you. Okay. Because I know that there are people that know I don't like my hair touched, but they still touch my hair. So all I can think of is, okay, you're trying to disrespect me. You're trying to test me to see what I would do. So when the test is taken, I don't want to hear it, but I digress. So yeah, just being sick of that. And I've never really been one to wear hats. So I want to give that a chance, especially spooky season is coming up. And I've always loved that witchy hat look that some girls rock, like, the maroon, blush, mauve color hat that girls typically wear around the September and fall seasons. I want to start wearing different hats, like when I go exercise or not exercise, when I go train, I want to wear, baseball caps to see how I look with that. Like I've never been like a baseball cap type of girl. And plus I do have a big ass forehead. So maybe this will be a way for me to like switch up my look in a different way, by wearing hats. So that will hopefully deflect people from going to reach for my hair, because I don't think everybody else has this problem. Like it's kind of ridiculous how much people touch my hair. And I've been getting the message that I need to amp up my protection work or whatever, because I am just exposing myself to a lot of people. And yeah. And I've just went through this new transition, with getting divorced, and I'm just stepping into a new chapter, and it's going to be many blessings, new energy, new elevation. Like I just feel it and I know it and it's coming. So I just have to make sure that I protect myself for what's ahead, right? Like we don't need to wait until something happens before we start praying to God or thanking God and stuff like that, right? So I need to start doing what I need to do so that, yeah, so that I'm good. So wearing hats is gonna be now. I like, and I told my mom this the other day. Like now, I see why women wear the scarves over their head. Like even if they're not of Islamic faith, like I see why women cover their head, all the time. I see why people say, "Oh, I don't like people playing on my hair," or "I don't let everybody touch my do my hair," or stuff like that. Now I see why people was so superstitious about that, because some people literally just act like they can't not do it. And it was very frustrating to me. So I think like that the straw that broke the camel's back was when that white man did it to me, because I just felt so disrespected, like, okay, yes, when other Black women touch my hair, like sometimes I'm such a people pleaser, and I'm trying to get out of that too, where like I would volunteer myself, like, oh, you want to touch my hair? Like, I know you want to touch my hair. Like, it's like I would try to beat people to the punch of asking, or just crossing the boundary to touch my hair anyway without asking me. I would like beat them to the punch, like, hey, you want to touch my hair? So it's like, oh, you didn't disrespect me because I invited you to do it. I didn't even want to do that, but I'm trying to get over my people pleasing ways. So um so yeah, I say all that to say this: protect yourself, enforce your boundaries. Just because people compliment you doesn't mean they get to still disrespect you. A backhanded compliment, check that. If someone wants to shade you to your face, check that. It's still ego Leo season, it's still pride season. So don't let no one little bow wow you. Don't let no one make you feel bad about yourself, because also with me posting that I have straight hair, of course you have the people that's like, oh my God, no, I missed the fro, I want the curly hair back, blah blah blah. Well, bitch, it's not here. Okay, embrace my straight hair. Like, damn, why would you tell me something that I can't change? Like, I can't stand when people do that. Like, this person has made this change that they clearly cannot change right now. Why the blank would you make them say, oh, but I like the other thing that you just moved away from? We're not there anymore. Okay, don't say anything at all or be supportive. All right, like, what are they supposed to do with that information of you prefer the other thing better? Okay, the curly fro ain't gonna be here for a couple weeks, folks. All right, so it's just, like, just let people live, let people do them, make people feel good. Use your energy uplifting people, pouring into other people, because you just never know what could spark. Like my sexy sweat ladies, y'all gave me that final push into YAASSS energy. Okay, I'm not really one to do selfies and pose, take pictures and stuff. I just hadn't been feeling pretty. Frankly, I just hadn't. But from the celebration on Wednesday night, it just really made me feel so beautiful and respected and seen. When I felt so disrespected from that guy, and when I felt so disrespected, and I've just, I don't know, I just felt so respected. My ladies made me feel so respected. Okay, so cheers to my sexy sweat ladies. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. But uplift someone, send love. You just never know the shift that it can make in their mindset. You never know what people are going through. Just because you think someone is handling things well, they may not be handling it well. Okay, just because you think someone is beautiful or you like their appearance, they may not like their appearance. Okay, and words of kindness can just really go a long way, and it can go so deep. Okay, so allow yourself to feel beautiful, allow yourself to be loved. And it didn't go off. It's 3:33, y'all. Allow yourself to be celebrated, allow yourself to be loved, allow yourself to receive the compliments, receive your flowers. I'm still loving my flowers, ladies. I'm still enjoying the love. I'm still taking it all in. So just thank y'all so much. Excuse me. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. I'm starting to feel a little congested. Okay. So thank y'all so much for tuning in to the 50th episode of the My Virgo Friend podcast. I really, really appreciate the love and support. Remember, you can follow me on Instagram at CheChe Babe, CheCheBabe, as well as My Virgo Friend podcast on Instagram. Also on Twitter, I usually release when I I usually post when I release a new episode on my Twitter, but I don't think I have like any followers. I like don't have like any engagement or whatever. So, oh shoot, sorry. But yeah, remember, if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple, you can also watch this on YouTube, okay? If you leave your TV on for your dog, or if you leave your TV on for background noise but not really watching it, if you don't want to watch it, but you want to help your girl get some views, you could turn my podcast on, leave it on for your little doggy, for your kitty cat at the house while you go out and run errands. Okay, that's what I do for Conan, so he's not sitting in silence, And yeah, so just help your girls get some views, send the video to your friends. Thank you for everybody that posts on their story promoting the podcast, and share with your friends. And yeah, I'm just so grateful to y'all. It's almost Virgo season. Oh shit. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you to my sexy sweat ladies. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Love y'all. Bye.